Hi, it's Kate here from Clear Thinking. I promised Bev that I would do a video because she's been busy all over Facebook and I have been quiet, and she said that it might be that people think that she's buried me in the garden. She hasn't, I'm here, but I have been busy with kids, which has been a joy in itself. But I've crept away a quiet moment when they're both asleep to just talk very quickly about something that I've been thinking about, which is the pause and the pendulum. And so I've been being a bit creative and doing some drawing and things like that in the odd moment of respite. And this was one of the things that I was thinking about a few days ago. Of course, it's Sunday the 21st, Saturday the 21st even. And I think it came to me from a variety of conversations that I've been having with friends and family around the situation that we find ourselves in, that suddenly life is on hold. It's almost like we have pressed the pause button on the telly, and it's given us this unique opportunity for all of us to just slow down that moment and relax and think and tune into ourselves and think, whew, what's going on here for me? And obviously there's an element of sort of enforced pause, but actually there's a real joy in being able to slow down and really think about, what have I been manically busy doing, and is that the right thing? Is that the thing that's giving me joy, that's making me feel like me? Or have I just kind of been on that track of just doing it because that's what I do? I've had some conversations with people who've said, I've been busy doing stuff and I realize actually now I can relax into that pause and to think a bit more clearly. Not sure I want to do that anymore. So there's certainly that feeling of pause and settling and just being in the moment and really seeing what is it that's giving me joy and what's driving me and inspiring me, or am I just doing some stuff or have been doing some stuff for the sake of it? So there's that element to it, but also it feels like there's real momentum, and that's where my kind of pendulum bit of the metaphor comes in. And I think that it feels like some people are almost experiencing this pause as a drag backwards, a step away from the success perhaps that they've had, and that it's taking them backwards to a place where perhaps they didn't want to be or don't want to go again. But for me, I like the thought of it being a pendulum, because the pendulum is the thing that's always ticking. So yes, we've been on that forwards curve. It feels like Bev and I have been busy for the last 2 or 3 years, really pushing forwards and enjoying that forward swing of the pendulum. But actually we're enjoying equally the backward surge of the pendulum, that opportunity to be creative, to think differently, to try loads of different stuff out, because almost the unimaginable has happened. You know, we talk about what's the worst thing that can happen. Well, this is kind of a little bit it. So we can't kind of get it any worse than it is. So why not try all these different things and see what happens? So that opportunity to be energetic and creative and to do all sorts of different stuff that will build all of our experience. So when the pendulum gets to this edge and flies forwards again at some point in the future, which it does, because you know all things pass, as people keep saying, we will be there with added vigor and renewed energy and all this insight into our experience, because it's quite amazing to have had a collective experience that people will talk about. I'm making a little scrapbook for the boys because they'll have lived through this. They won't remember it particularly, and I want to show them what they got up to, and we've been doing all sorts of joyful stuff. But it is a unique opportunity for us to grab hold of, to when we, as this pendulum is heading backwards, it's not a bad thing. It's just building energy and momentum to go forwards with equal and renewed vigor. So that was what I thought, but I don't know, what are you experiencing? What are you feeling? What conversations are you having that seem to relate to the pause and the pendulum? I'd be really interested to chat to you about it, so get in touch. Thanks then. Bye.